right, we got the blog post, and there's a bunch of interesting things in the blog post. We're also going to go over data mines and then also an update to patch on the bugs. They have a post about that. We're going to get into the blog post. I think the most important thing in the blog post is that they're going to increase the dark promotion credit limit up to 6,000, and they're going to release Doom at 6 stars for dark promotion credits. We don't know how much that's going to cost. Currently, to go from 4 to 5 stars is 3,000, so it's probably going to be more than that, probably 4,000, 4,500, maybe 3,500. No word on that. Now, I want to go to data mines. Now, data mines, of course, are subject to change, but largely the data mines have been very accurate. Now, this one right here makes sense. Ghost Spider shards are now available in Doom 4-9. Similar to Spider-Man will now be available in the War Store. Now, right now, Ghost Spider is inside of the raid milestones, the seasonal raid milestones that you participate with your alliance. Now, they may move her out of there and put her into a node and then put a new character there. I don't know. Maybe that's where Agatha will go. I have no idea. I actually don't think that, but that would be actually pretty nice. Also, this is probably one of the most exciting things that there is inside of the data mine. They have the Stormbringer for the Thor skin. Thor skin. Boy, I can't believe I just said that again. Love and Thunder. And so this is probably going to be an option like there is on the Captain America shield, where you can go from the round shield to the triangular, and it's just like an additional cost. Or like on Misty Knight, you can change the color of it for just additional cost. Or like on Gamora, you can put the helmet and change. There's a couple different variations. So this will probably be a variation for the Stormbreaker. I'm actually pretty excited about that. That sounds pretty cool. Also, inside the game files, there is Mr. Negative. And along with Mr. Negative, there's also a handful of new uniques coming to the game. One of them is going to be used for Mr. Negative. So that's going to be exciting when that comes out. And then also in the dialogue for the Rogue event, it says one of Xavier's dogs. Again and again, you find yourself in the presence of my greatness. So they're making reference to Xavier, which is a shout out. A lot of people are hoping that they'll get some sort of playable character. Now, they did that in Marvel Contest of Champions with Xavier, where this is the version that they used for him. I'm not familiar with that version, but you know, it's, of course, it'd be strange, I think, to have him in combat in a wheelchair, but maybe standing up would be fine. And then also, there's a video on YouTube in Sunfire, and if you want a little giggle at the 1 minute and 56 seconds, Sunfire goes into his ultimate, and they all of them are like astonished, even Gambit, and they make a funny face. I don't know, it just strikes me as funny. We got to watch it together. It's just funny to me. Anyways, they're recommending Striker. I think I can make a good case for Raider as well, for ISO class. Then let's get into the blog post before we get into tracking issues. So we've got 2 different blog posts to cover quickly. Keep rolling. Rolling Rebels Advanced Coordinated Assault. So they're going to have the second run of Coordinated Assault, which rolling your way. And this is the one that where if your alliance spends ISO 8 campaign energy. So if you were able to complete this before, you can expect to complete it again. Looks like it's going to be similar. I think this Disco Ball event is going to be significantly higher than the emblems from A-Force for Spider-Woman last month. It just seems like it's going to be harder and more challenging. Ace of Raids, there's going to be 2... the Gambit raids run for 2 weeks, and there's going to be 2 7-day milestones. The first one is running currently, and then the second one will have the piece for the Dazzler's Glimmer bracelets. So it says the Gambit raid continues in its second and final run on June 22nd, and the key thing to notice there is that Dazzler's Glimmer bracelet will be there. So I know a lot of people are going to be more excited about that than anything else. Let's keep moving on. Supernatural Hustler. So this is the quick rumble, like that's running right now for power armor, but it'll run for supernatural. Not that big of a deal. More resources for level 90, and I take a little bit of issue with this. Some of it's good. Okay, with the release of 6.2 this week, the commander level was raised to 90, allowing characters to be further leveled up. In anticipation of this update, several updates were recently made to power up your roster. So these are things that have already happened, which they didn't really bring up at the time that they happened. They waited till now to talk about it, but this is true. They increased the gold rewards in the Payday Flash event. It went up to like 5.4 million, where it was 3.6 million before, so on a monthly basis. Increased the gold rewards in certain Blitz milestones. It seems to me that they took it away, and then we complained a lot, and then they had to add this back. And then increased gold rewards in certain campaign nodes. Okay, fine. There are even more rewards being added in the coming weeks, increasing gold rewards in the Gold Rush Challenge. I don't want to see that. It seems like a big deal. And then increasing training material rewards for certain campaign nodes. So the thing is this, is that, my goodness, and I think this post says the thing is, good thing leveling a character from 85 to 90 doesn't require training mats. I feel like we've wanted gold for a long time, and we're getting more gold, and that is great. And I believe that the secondary bottleneck of training materials is going to affect a lot of players. Some people, for some reason, don't have a training material bottleneck. I was talking to Dorky Dad. I have it. Dorky Dad has it. So it does affect certain players for sure. Additionally, here's what you get each time you gain a commander level from 86 to level 90. You get either 1.5 million gold or 2 million gold. You get 100 power cores, and then you get some Armory 14s, Armory 15s, and Armory 16 orbs, and 100 campaign energy. At level 86, the number of save squads you can set in each grade mode will increase by 10 from 40 to 50. Why do they have to do that when it gets to level 86? I feel like they should do this automatically early. It is what it is. It feels like they've always done it this way. And then this is something that we've got to hold them to. I don't want to be coming back to this post and, in 6 months from now when we run out of save squads. Listen what it says right here. We'll endeavor to stay ahead of the character releases to ensure that there are perpetually enough slots to accommodate the number of teams in your roster. All right, we'll endeavor. Well, I hope that you do. All right, please note that you'll earn the most player experience by completing your daily objectives, but you can earn additional experience by spending campaign energy, and that is both ISO 8 and the regular campaign energy. Fine. Elite store update. So dark promotion credits. The level cap, the cap on that will be going from 6,000. You do not want to go over the cap because they convert to Ultimus credits, Ultimus food. It's absolutely horrible. Second, get ready to unleash your doom in raids. War, Dark Dimension, Cosmic Crucible with his 6th red star. No word on the cost. Mojo's Mayhem Season 20 will feature, Morbius character shards. And then the Strike Pass will feature Spider-Punk. Weekly events, there's going to be a Moondragon Blitz. And then we're going to have a Black Bolt Legendary event. And then we're going to have the Quick Rumble that we've already talked about for Supernatural. Chaos Theory, get your gold promotion credits. And that's great. So we typically have a pretty light blog after patch, but we did get some information there. Now, I do want to briefly touch on some issues that they're tracking at this time. Tracking issues with version 6.2. And these are things that have gone wrong since the patch, and they're going to working on fixing. Game was inaccessible for 90 minutes due to technical issue. So yeah, it seems to me that on patch day Wednesday, the game was down for like 4.5 hours plus, maybe almost 5 hours. I can't remember exactly, but it was down for a long time that day in 2 different periods. The Ace of Raids counter was not showing the correct graphics for the rewards from day 2 to 7. The login counter related to the Jubilee event ended early, and the missing rewards would be sent today. I know a lot of people were upset that they missed some ghost shards, and so that'll be sent out. Issues pending, investigation and or resolution. Several login calendars intentionally went live for certain players. Sacred MD, who's in the UK, had 10 calendars go off, and then they pulled them. So I don't know what the resolve for that is going to be. Costume shop tab was removed from its previous location. Probably one of the more annoying things for me, the download all assets via Wi-Fi feature is not functioning properly. It's kind of annoying because I play on BlueStacks, I play on my iPhone, I also play on the test server. So it's like I've got 3 accounts that don't have the assets downloaded, and I have to it's just annoying, right? There's a known issue in RTA that can potentially cause performance issues and or a message. Also, the 7-day streak, which will eliminate RTA for some players, has also not been enabled. They don't mention that here, but that is also a feature that was supposed to go live this patch that has not been brought for public use yet. All right, so in the Scopely ID feature, so this is nice idea because Scopely ID feature allows iOS users to access the web store in addition to Facebook. Now, a lot of people didn't want to use Facebook, so they can use Scopely ID instead of just Facebook, where Android devices still have the web store code, but it's temporarily not. It's just not working correctly. Double Down Web Milestone was not working. We're rewarding kinetic energy refill and kinetic health packs for all players. This had to do the web event was not working. Will be addressed in the upcoming patch or hotfix 6.2.1 or 6.3. Missing UI and Blitz. Problems with the shader for Captain America. That's a cosmetic issue. Also visuals on orbs, Legacy 3 orbs, and then problem with Portuguese chat text box not properly displaying chat button. All right, so what do you think about all this? What are you excited about? Will the Ghost Spider being farmable make a difference to you? Are you excited about Mr. Negative? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.